All right, y'all. Wow. We are live on this very beautiful Friday. Blessings to everybody. In the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah, I do pray everybody is very blessed on this beautiful Friday. And yeah, guys, shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get these likes going. Let's get these likes going, y'all. Shout out to Crypto Babe. What is going on, Crypto Babe? Shout out to Lauren. What is going on, Lauren? Good to see you here. Shout out to Dylan Waves in the chat. Shout out to Tommy Two Guns. What is going on? Yes, guys, FOMO into that like button. As you can see right now, your boy Jason Casper is in a long trade. What in the world? What am I doing over here? Oh my goodness. Look at this long trade, guys. What is going on? Have I officially lost my mind? Maybe. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, guys. We will talk about it. FOMO into that like button, guys. Make sure to share the stream on all your social media networks. In fact, right now, guys, I'm going to retweet this stream over on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter at Jason_Casper. And go retweet this stream so we can get 1,500 likes. Again, if we can get 1,500 likes, we will absolutely be doing a giveaway. Let's see what can happen here, y'all. As we are in this long trade right here. Going to be going over the charts. Going to be talking about why I'm even in this long trade, guys. I want to talk about it. So, Bitcoin, as we know, Bitcoin price, as we know, guys, has been dumping quite a bit. In fact, yesterday, as we can see, we dumped down quite a lot. And of course, guys, of course, your boy is still absolutely holding on to the juicy swing short trades. The juicy swing short trades that I am also in from the exact top. So, this long scalp, guys, please do not fret. I am not going to get wrecked here. But I want to talk about why I took a scalp long from here. And I want to talk about what is going on right now with the Bitcoin price. So, first of all, we have come down to a very, very important zone of support. What is that? If we pull our fib from the low to the high, we can see that we are coming down to the first major zone of support, which is going to be this Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. Now, what exact level are we bouncing off of right now? Because I want you guys to keep this in mind. The price is never going to just bounce for no reason. There's always going to be some kind of technical level. All right, and if we take a look at where we bounced from, we're going to go ahead and put a little ray on the chart right here. We can see that we bounced from the level of 21,515. 21,515. Now, this is a very important level, by the way. This is, if we go over to a time price opportunity chart and take a look at what happened way back in the day, right? We do have to go back quite some time here. We can see that when we came down, when we pumped up, I should say, on a TPO chart, we left behind rows of single prints. Rows of single prints. And these rows of single prints, guys, they can act as zones of support and resistance. And that is exactly where we are bouncing from right now. In fact, in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, we gave the level this morning. Boom. Bouncing right from the green box. Also, we did give the short setup from the exact top in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. So guys, if you're part of the community, we are literally giving every single level. Not just me, Boy and White Phoenix, K-Pax, and others. Giving the trade setups, giving the levels that we do need to be aware of. Now let's take a look at what is happening as we come down to this key zone of support, right? So we've got the single prints. Also, in addition to that, guys, we can just see a very clear support resistance flip right here. So we know without a shadow of a doubt that this is our first major zone of support where, of course, we should be looking for some kind of long trade, in my opinion, right? In my opinion. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't mean we're going to get our major bounce from here, right? Does not mean that at all. It just means we should be looking for some kind of opportunity maybe to get into a position of some sort. Now, when we look at the 4-hour time frame, we see something very, very interesting. Market Cipher B is in fact printing right now, ever so slightly, the bullish uneven butt cheek pattern, all right? We've got the left, a juicy, nice and round, and a juicy butt cheek, and then that right skinny old butt cheek, you know, waitress at the diner type thing going on here. However, when we look at 4-hour money flow, guys, it's absolutely starting to look dismal as heck, as Sheol, as Hades, as Tartarus, okay? Gehenna. It's looking dismal, guys. And the reason why it's looking so dismal here is because when this 4-hour money flow is getting lower, that is a sign that the bottom is not yet in. Let's take a look over here at what happened after the FTX collapse. I'm sorry, this was not the FTX collapse. Let's take a look at this is just the previous top, right? The previous high back in December. The bottom was not in, guys, until that 4-hour money flow started to finally curve back up, right? When that 4-hour money flow started to curve up and we got the bullish divergences, that was the long setup we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord because we saw the money flow getting higher here. There's the 4-hour chart we're looking at here. We see the divergences forming as we come to support. That is the bottom signal, right? Unfortunately, right now, guys, it does look to me like we are going to come down a little bit lower here, okay? But let's even zoom in more and see what's happening. Why did I even take this long trade in the first place, guys? Why did I even take this long in the first place? A few reasons. Number one, because it was a juicy level just waiting to be tapped into. Number two, if we come to our 24-minute time frame, as we came down to the exact level, right? As we came down to the exact level, what are we seeing on Market Cipher B, right? Let's clear off all our drawings here. And let's just objectively look. We know that there's a key level right here. We know there's a very important juicy level right here. We know we're at support. And as we're coming down to the level, what do we see on Market Cipher B on the 24-minute time frame? We see the momentum waves getting higher as the price is getting lower to the exact level. This can make for a nice scalp entry. Now we go down to the 12-minute. What do we see? Same exact thing. Bullish divergences, money flow getting thicker. We come down to the 6-minute. What do we see? The same exact thing. Bullish divergences, money flow getting thicker. Even in a massive downtrend, even if I'm holding massive swing shorts, some of the biggest positions I've ever held in my life because I accidentally entered double the position size, right? We can still take advantage of this volatility if we know the levels in advance, right? By the way, if you want to take advantage of the volatility with 0% limit fees, check out the link for ByBit in the description. This is good for people who actually know how to trade, because what you can do is you can mark it into your position and then you can limit out, which will allow you to not have to pay fees on the way out, right? So it is very important. It is very important that we know how to trade if we are going to be taking advantage of these 0% limit fees over on ByBit, guys. Now, here's something else that we do need to be aware of right now. As we actually did get that bounce from the level, right? Let's go back to our Bitcoin chart. As we got the bounce from the level, notice this. We got our first move to the upside, and then we came back down, and we got a retest from the zone between the 786 and the 618 Fibonacci, right? We know that when we're looking for trades, right, just in general, if you see the price bounce, you can always be pulling your fib down to the 786, 618 Fibonacci to look for a retest to get another move to the upside. And that's pretty much exactly what we have gotten right here, right? We've got another move to the upside. Now, what did we want to see as we came down to that level? We would have wanted to see something called absorption, right? We would have wanted to see something called absorption of shorts. We want to see shorts shorting the bottom, getting absorbed by bigger players looking to long. Now look at this. If we come over to coinlines.net, we can see very clearly that after we put in our low and we came up and we put in our high, we come down to the zone in between the golden pocket and the 786. This is our retest zone right here. Notice what is happening on the order flow here, guys. As the price is actually putting in now a higher low, right? As the price is putting in a higher low, we can see that the CVD is putting in now a lower low as we come into that zone. This is another potential scalp entry right here, guys. If we are looking for trades on a lower term time frame, this is how we're going to do it. This is telling us that retail is FOMOing short right here, and there's a beluga whale down here. This beluga whale wants to take a little long here, right? Wants to take a little long. Wants to wreck some FOMO shorters, right? This whale, we can see the whale absorbing the shorts at the low, looking to push the price up. This is how we can take scalps in these little tiny zones here, guys. And now that we actually have this little range going on, we can even trade this thing as a little range, right? We could even now start to trade this as a range with a clearly defined high and a clearly defined low right down here. And so the next long trade that we're looking to take, if we just keep trading this range for me, is going to be a chickens drink water of this low, something like that, right? That would be the next long scalp that I'd be looking to take right here, a chickens drink water of the low. And we actually do have some important levels just down below us right here that I'm potentially looking to get into another long scalp. Now, of course, I don't really know yet if we're going to make our way back down to the low of the range. Let's actually see what is happening here in real time on this order flow chart. What is happening as we came up to put in this high? A lot of those shorts now are stopped out. Everyone who shorted the low is now stopped out, and we are just below VWAP. Now, we have not been able to hit that VWAP all day, right? We have not been able to hit that VWAP all day. And we're coming up back to, we've basically been rejecting from the previous day low. So yesterday's low, yesterday's major support is now today's major resistance, okay? And so let's just pull out one more fib here. We're going to pull a fib from the low to the high. And, you know, if we potentially make our way back down to this zone and we don't hold this level, I would actually be looking to close the trade and open up another one. Now, where would I be looking to open up another one right now? Would be honestly right here. Would be at this key level, 21,470. 21,470 is another key level that I am looking to potentially hop into a long if we come down and get a chickens drink water of the low. Okay, so chicken drink water basically means, guys, that we get to move down like this, and then we get a really fast buyback, and then we would actually look for a move back up to the high of the range. And these little ranges, guys, in these, after a big dump, right, we can trade these sideways ranges. Look at this. Just look at this. We can trade these sideways ranges, guys. I took a long right here this morning, rode that thing up, took another long today from down here, right? We can trade these sideways ranges, right? Now, I'm actually only scalp longing because I'm already in my swing shorts. So let's set some alerts on the chart because we do want to be prepared for potentially, let's remove this single print is no longer valid. We do want to be prepared if we potentially would be looking for another long right here. But I want to go to a higher term time frame because I do want to talk about right now the potential of more downside and what levels we really need to be looking out for if we're going to get more downside. And for me, guys, it's very, very simple. It's so dang simple, okay? In fact, we can do this. Let's just do it on the weekly chart, okay? Let's do it on our weekly chart. This is the weekly chart, guys, okay? When we are looking for what price is going to do, right? Let's remove everything from this chart right here. We'll remove everything, okay? We'll even remove our short position. When we are looking for trades, we want to zoom out onto a higher term time frame to understand where are those major zones of support resistance going to be. And the higher the time frame we can use, the more accurate the levels are going to be. So we know for certain that we had come up to this key zone of resistance right up here. right? Which is why we were looking for the short from that area, because it's just a very key zone of resistance on the chart. We could even draw a little box around here and say that this zone was the zone that we were expecting the pullback from. And the reason why is because it was a major support resistance flip. It was support back in May. It was resistance in August. And so we expect if we come back up to that zone that we could be looking for resistance again. Well, that's exactly what has happened. So now what we can do is we can use this high time frame to say, all right, we're getting a pullback. We know we're in an uptrend, low, high, higher, low, higher, high. Now we're looking for a higher low to continue the uptrend. Where's that going to be? Well, just let's look at key zones of support resistance flips, right? Look at this. Just below us, literally just below where we're at right now, we see another major zone of support, like literally just below us right now. Now, this is why I'm actually looking to get into another long if we put in a lower low right here with more bullish divergences, because look at this. For 2 weekly candles, we have now put in this wick, this high, very, very well respected, right? 21,470 around that zone, right? That means if we are looking for support, we can come down back to this area, right? So check this out. We have a lot of confluence here. We have our Fibonacci golden pocket from the last low to the high, right? The 786 and this weekly support resistance flip. This is support, major support number 1. If we can hold this level, which we may, right? We may hold this level if we can hold this level, guys. And by the way, man, wow, I do have to say that the right now it looks like Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a move to the upside right now. Just a little local move to the upside right here. Guys, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We got about 800 people in here, only about 200 likes. If we can get 1,500 likes during the stream, we will absolutely be giving away something juicy. Something juicy. I promise, guys. We will be giving away something juicy. We're getting a move to the upside here, guys. Let's see how long we can sustain this move here. Again, we're coming up to local resistance, right? This is clearly local resistance. If we can break above this zone of resistance here, guys, then I do believe we will be back inside the old range up here, and then I will be looking for a move to the high of the old range where I will have my next take profit hit, okay? But coming back to the higher term time frames, because the 4-hour does look so dang bearish here, right? And indeed, the 4-hour does look pretty bearish. Well, then look at this. If we lose this major support, it will be a smooth move down, right? Smooth move down, smooth move back up, smooth move back down when there's no volume here, right? Because not a lot of Bitcoin exchanged hands. A very smooth move down. We got a very smooth move back up. Well, guess what? We can expect the same thing on the way down. So look at this. We have another major support resistance flip coming in right here from this weekly high that we put in back in December. Look at this wick on the weekly time frame. A lot of times you'll notice these wicks are very well respected, right? Check this out, right? Just as an example of how well these wicks are respected. When we are taking a look at the wick that we put in May 2022, in August 2022, when we came up to that wick, look at what happened here. Boom. Literally rejected to the exact dollar. And so the opposite can be true now if we're looking for support. And this is on the weekly time frame, guys. Now look at this. This is another juicy confluence. We take the Fibonacci retracement from the low to the high. Look at that. The Fibonacci retracement coming in exactly on this support resistance flip right here. So for me, guys, an ideal move right now, I would say, would be to come down to this zone and put in a nice higher low and then potentially continue in this uptrend, because that's the thing. This is an uptrend, right? Now I want to just drive home something very, very important. Remember what I was just showing you on the 1 minute time frame, guys. Remember what I was just showing you on the 1 minute time frame, right? We started an uptrend right here, right? We put in a high, a higher low, a higher high. We would look to then long the higher low when the price comes down to what level? The golden pocket retracement, right? So when we pull our fib, look at this. Where do we get our bounce from? This is the 1 minute time frame. Okay, the 1 minute time frame from the golden pocket retracement. And look at this. We have now just officially put in a higher high. And of course, we're getting a rejection from it. But my point is, if on the 1 minute chart, we are looking for a scalp long from the golden pocket. How much more so? How much more so? Kol v'chomer, how much more so? On the weekly time frame, guys, are we going to be now looking for a retrace from this golden pocket zone, right? It's you know, the time frames, it's hard for us day traders. It's hard when we're in the trenches scalping the 1 second time frame over here. It is hard for us to say, to be objective about these higher term time frames, but we can't treat them any different than we would treat the lower term time frames, right? Price action and technical analysis is the same on any time frame, right? So for me, because we've officially now put in a low, a high, a higher low, and a higher high, I will be looking now to take that long from this zone if we come down there, right? And there's other levels that we may bounce from, and we give those levels over in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And by the way, if you do want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Every single day, guys, we do 3 live streams a day. We do one for New York Open, we do one for Asia Open, we do one for London Open, going over our plans for the day. We have amazing traders in there giving the live streams, including myself. Although I wouldn't class myself as one of those amazing traders, we have some amazing traders in there giving amazing analysis. I'm in there giving analysis, trade setups. Also, guys, if you want to learn this, we have a 20% discount on the course at jasoncaspertrading.com. We have 2 courses. We have one that will just teach you how to have a system, period. And then we have an advanced course, and the advanced course will basically teach you how to use an order flow chart, something like this, right? That's the advanced course. 20% discount on both courses. Also, guys, 14-day free trial for the Crypto Fusion trading bot. Anyone who signs up for the Crypto Fusion trading bot gets 14 days free, 2 weeks free just to try it out. You get access to the community and all that stuff just to see if it's something you want to use. This bot will trade for you. It's pretty cool. Go to jasoncaspertrading.com, click the link for the Casper trading bot. We're excited about it. Okay. So that's pretty much what is happening now on the higher term time frames and the lower term time frames. We know the context of the market right now is that we are coming down to a major zone of support. There are some 4-hour bullish divergences here. There is a chance we could get a move to the upside from here, okay? We did have a very, very fast move down. And so when we do get a fast move down, we can expect maybe a fast move back up as well. Okay, so I'm going to just clear off this chart. And then I want to talk about what is my plan if we get a move to the upside, right? What is my plan if we get a move to the upside? And I do have to say, guys, right now, we're getting a very small move to the upside. It's nothing to write home about yet. We haven't flipped any major resistances now into support. Not yet. We're coming up to local resistance. Look at this. The high is now literally resistance. Just buy low and sell high, guys. That is how to trade a sideways range. That is how to trade a sideways range. And if anybody is just joining the stream right now, God bless you. Welcome, welcome. We've just been going over our plans, going over this long. Level was given this morning in the Casper Crew VIP Discord to long from this green box, guys. There were a lot of levels given here. In fact, Boyan gave, in his London Open stream, Boyan gave this level for the scalp long. I gave this level. We're just crushing it, man. We are scalping this thing up and down like we're sweep picking on a guitar fretboard. So here's the thing. If we start to get a move up from here, there is a chance, guys. There is a chance that we could get a pretty fast move back up to around the $22,000 area. Right? The $22,000 area. Because here's the thing. On the way down, we did leave behind some single prints. Right? We take a look at the TPO chart. We can see that we left behind some single prints here. And what that means, guys, is basically if we can come above this level of 22,175 around there, right? We could get sucked up to test the old highs, right? The support resistance flip from yesterday, like at the $22,300 zone. It's very, very possible we could get that squeeze up to here, wreck a lot of people. So, you know, this is a possibility right now. And something else that we do have to be aware of, we do have a major support resistance flip now coming in. If we go to our 4-hour time frame, right? We're just looking at the chart here. Let me make this a little bit more clear for us all to see. We always have to be thinking, right, that what used to be support is now always going to be acting as resistance. And so we have a very, very key zone of support around $22,300. If we're going to get a breakdown of this support and a proper retest, we need to be aware of a move all the way back up to this area, okay? Which is why I actually do, if you take a look here at this chart, I do have take profit set literally all the way back up to that area, right? Just in case, like literally back up to that area, because every scalp I'm taking from here, after I lock in a profit, I'm saying, look, this could give us a back test of sorts. We have to be prepared for it. And so if that happens, guys, look at this, that support resistance flip. Also, if we take our Fibonacci from the high to the low, our golden pocket is coming in right around there. Now, we also do need to be aware of the fact that now that we've changed market structure officially, and now that the 4-hour market Cipher B is actually looking like there's more downside here because of the money flow leaving, right? Even though we have bullish divergence, because the money flow is getting lower here, what that tells me is I'm expecting a retracement, but I'm expecting more downside. So now we have to be in the mindset of, you know, I was in the mindset of buy the dip. Now I'm in the mindset of short the rise. Until I see that 4-hour, give me the bottom signal. I have to be in the mindset of short the rise in the medium term time frame. In the high term time frame, I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish on the weekly. I'm still bullish on the monthly. When we get down to the daily and the 4-hour, I start to get bearish in the short term because we're showing reversal signs. We've rejected from key resistance. We printed the dreaded upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man boot pattern with the red pepperoni nipples getting lower, the momentum waves getting lower, the money flow getting lower on market Cipher B. We can clearly see the reminiscence of Sam Bankman-Fried's upside down man chest right here. Money flow getting lower, red pepperonis getting lower, momentum waves getting lower, right? So now, because we saw the top signal, we're literally looking for the opposite of upside down Sam Bankman-Fried to get us long. And until we see that, I'm going to be in the mindset of short the rise. So now that we know our key zones of resistance, the first area we need to be looking to short the rise is going to be right here. Major support resistance flip, Fibonacci golden pocket. This right here, this $22,500 level is the doorway back into this old range, right? Remember what happens when price action is trading. I'm sorry, let me say this a little bit more clearly. The price of an asset is always trying to establish a fair market value. And the way we can tell what a fair market value is by looking at all the volume that traded. Because what the volume is telling us is most people were willing to buy and sell Bitcoin in between these two price points, right? Out of all the Bitcoin that traded here, most people were willing to buy and sell the Bitcoin in between these two price points. And what that means is if price comes below that fair value and then price moves back inside that fair value, it becomes very probable that we will actually get a move back up to the high of that old fair value, right? We can actually see this pretty clearly if we just zoom out, but we don't have to do that now, but this happens all the time. So if we don't reject from here, right, and put in our lower high from there, we need to be prepared for coming back into the actual old value area. Now watch this. If we take our Fibonacci golden pocket retracement from the high to the new low that we just put in, well, would you look at that? Put me on a donkey, ride me on a tractor, call me Aunt Sally, give me a can of root beer, sugar-free. So much dang confluence right here with the value area high and the macro golden pocket retracement. Now, here's the thing about the 618 Fibonacci level, right? The 618 Fibonacci. We all know, right? My high school crush, 618. What happened? What happened? A lot of you know the story. I had a huge crush on this girl. I would do her homework for her, thinking I would win brownie points. I would carry her book bag to class. I would help her cheat on the tests. She seemed like she was into me, right? She would talk to me. She would let me do her homework. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to ask this girl out. I'm going to ask her out for pizza after school. I asked her out. Guess what happened? Rejection. Ooh! Punched in the gut. Ugh! Purple candle. Ugh! Ugh! Right? And then I had to gather myself for a little bit before another. I just couldn't take it. Now, here's the thing. We know that 6 Juanita was a very popular girl, unlike your boy Jason Casper. 6 Juanita, very, very popular girl. She was too embarrassed to say yes to my romantic inquiry because she was near her friends. Now, her friends were cheerleaders They were always hanging upside down, doing that cheerleader stuff. Now, when we see 6 Juanita, and she's giving us the hand, and we see the fib level, and we see 6 Juanita's cheerleader friend hanging upside down, we know it's not going to be pretty. Now, we can see right here, okay, if, let's just say, for example, we do get a move back into the range. A lot of people are going to be getting bullish, right? People are going to say, oh, it was just a fake out to the downside, fake out to the downside. Bitcoin's back, and it's better than ever for Christmas this year. But if we come up to this 6 Juanita level, right? And we see that the market cipher B is starting to print something like this, where we see that upside down uneven butt cheek pattern, right? Be wary, guys, because that could also be the lower high. So we have two major zones, in my opinion, where we could really put in the lower high. Number one will be the retest support resistance flip. And number two is going to be up here, right? Number two is going to be up here. So I am still looking for more downside until the 4-hour confirms the bottom is in. And we also want to see the 1-hour confirm the bottom is in, right? How does the 1-hour confirm that the bottom is in? The money flow will start to curve to the upside. This money flow right now is getting thick into the purple. We want to see this thing start to curve back up. And once we see it start to curve back up, that is the bottom signal, right? Let's just go back in time and look at previous 1-hour bottom signals, right? Let's take it back. Let's take it back. We're going to take you back to the day before this was a job, before I got paid, right? Look at the 1-hour money flow. The bottom is not in, guys. Money flow is getting thicker and thicker and thicker into the purple. Even though we're getting the bullish divergences, plenty of scalp longs to take here. Plenty of long trades to be had, right? Little bounce, little bounce, little bounce. And these bounces are nothing to scoff at either, right? These are like legitimate bounces. Like, we're talking like 1.5% moves. But it's not until the money flow starts to get higher on market cipher B that the bottom is in, right? That is literally the bottom. Once that money flow gets higher and the momentum waves are also getting higher, that is the exact bottom, right? Boom, right here. And from that point onward, we are putting in higher lows. So this is always the bottom signal. And once we get that bottom signal, right, the good old uneven butt cheek pattern with the money flow coming up, then we can look to actually long higher lows from there. Just like, because we had the top signal, we can look to short lower highs from here on out. In fact, we can even flip this chart upside down, right? Flip this chart upside down. Let's do it. Let's flip this chart upside down, guys, because that can really help us get some context here. Ha. Man, so this to me, right? This really looks, I do have to say, this looks like, right now, we could get a move back down to retest this level. I mean, look at this. I mean, how this really does look like that, right? We're getting the divergence right here, right? Money flow is getting thicker into the purple here, which really makes it look like, we're gonna come down and then do this, because money flow is still getting thicker here, right? So it really helps sometimes to invert the chart. We see this clear direction, okay? And now we see this clear direction starting. So it's like, that's why I'm looking to short the rises until we get that reversal pattern here, right? So we also do need to take a look at the dollar, guys. We need to take a look at the S&P 500, because again, you know, we are absolutely right now heading into a weekend where things are going to get volatile. Things are about to get volatile, as you know, crazy and volatile over this weekend. And there's going to be opportunity, guys. There's always opportunity to long. There's always opportunity to short. There's plenty of opportunity in these markets. Another day, another trade, especially if you know the exact juicy levels. Like this one right here. Boom, baby. Boom. I do have to work on my entries a little bit because this is not the exact low, but it's good enough for me. Right? I'm not K-Pax. I'm not Buoyant over here. I'm not White Phoenix over here. Man, guys, I am drinking some Pellegrino, and it's pretty dang good. God bless everybody in the chat in Jesus' name. May you guys be blessed. Even if you're not religious, that's fine with me. I do pray everybody watching is very, very blessed in many ways, and I hope you find value in this stream. I hope you learned something in this stream. Make sure to like the stream, guys, if you find value in it. Make sure to like the stream if you hate my face, and if you think my voice sounds stupid, and if you think I'm ugly. Make sure to like this stream if you think I don't have anything good to offer. Make sure to share it on all your social media networks. We're going to move this back here. Let's see who's in the chat, and then we'll get into some other charts here. May God bless everybody here. Shout out to Robert Bodnar holding it down with the wrench. Shout out to Little Beast M Training, who says juicy as a Latina oiled up booty. Oops, I just read that out loud. Okay. Shout out to J-Boy Bullish in the chat. Shout out to Crypto Rancher. God bless you, Crypto Rancher. Shout out to Lane Hughes. Shout out to Alex. I love you too, Alex. Can we check the order book? I don't actually use. Shout out to Jawfield. Shout out to Gianna Rosvan. I love you too, Gianna. Sorry, Gaina. I don't know. Okay, shout out to Boris, who's drinking Pellegrino. What indicators am I using? I am using Market Cipher B. I am using Coinalyze.net. I am using XO charts. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, let's check the order book quick. Personally, guys, I do not use Bookmap. I don't like it too much. It's hard for me to use. But right now, this is XO charts. We are coming up to clear resistance, guys. I mean, this is clear resistance. As we can see, just drawing a line on the chart right here. This is a support resistance flip. If we can reclaim this level, I do think there's a good chance we will come back up to test these highs at the top of this old range here. If we can reclaim, right? I don't know if we can. Right now, on the order book, we did see some bullish absorption happening at this higher low right here. We saw some, first of all, we came down to bounce perfectly from the level that was given in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, that single print being filled right here, boom, to the exact dollar. Well, not really to the exact dollar, but close enough to the exact dollar, guys. And then what happened is we put in a higher low. And as we put in the higher low right here, we did see bullish absorption. We saw shorts opening up, getting absorbed by bigger players in the market. And the way we can tell is because we saw this white line getting lower as the price was getting higher, showing us that retail traders were trying to push the price lower, but bigger players were holding the price up, filling up limit long orders to push price to the upside, which is why we've gotten this rise. Now look, we are coming up to the VWAP. And the VWAP, we have not even been able to get close to touching it. We keep flirting with it, but we're too shy. It's like the time I wanted to ask out 6 Juanita. First, I was too shy. Eventually, I did ask her out, and I got the rejection. So, honestly, we can think that if we finally get the courage to come up to the VWAP, we may get a rejection. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. We have a lot of shorts closing out, right? Look at what happened here. All this purple stuff getting higher right here. These are shorts opening up. We see, as the price is consolidating, we see shorts opening. Price is not getting lower. Opening short. Price is not getting lower. Finally, we put in a higher low right at the Fibonacci 786. We see 2 million shorts open up right here at the low, immediately trapped under the water. As we get the move to the upside, all these shorts are now closing out of their positions. They're like, dang it, I should have listened to my grandfather when he told me to buy low and sell high, but instead I got emotional and I sold low, and now I'm buying high as we come back up to the VWAP. Shorts are still closing out. We did actually get right here, unfortunately for my long, 3 million longs opening up at the high now. When we're trading even these little sideways ranges, guys, when you see shorts opening up at the low and longs opening up at the high, that is not very bullish. And even if we take a look right here, we can see that we are starting to form some bullish, some bearish absorption here. We're seeing some longs opening up. Price is unable to get higher. Volume is very, very low. This is a weak move to the upside right here. Looks like we're probably going to get another little bit down to at least the low of this range here. Okay, that is what is happening right now in the order book. And yeah, I know it's crazy. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Oh my goodness, what are we even looking at right now? Well, it depends. Sorry, enough with the puns. Enough with the puns, guys. Let's take a look at the dollar here. The dollar, guys, at a very, very important zone, right? The dollar has been in a downtrend Okay, well, let's make market Cipher be a little bit smaller so we can really focus on this chart. The dollar has been in a downtrend now since September 2022. We've put in our low, our lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Is this another lower high? It's very, very possible, actually, that this could be another lower high. Now, the reason why this intrigues me so much right here is because the dollar is undeniably at a key zone of resistance, and we've actually been unable to break above this key zone of resistance now for 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and the market is about to close over the weekend. The dollar does not trade on Saturday. It will trade again on Sunday. So, if the dollar is unable to come above this very important zone of resistance, this could be good for Bitcoin, because as we know, Bitcoin is at a very important zone of support right now, right? This is the first major zone of support that we were looking for longs from. And so, yeah, if the dollar holds that resistance as resistance, Bitcoin very well may hold this zone of support as support, because the dollar is inversely correlated to Bitcoin. If the dollar's getting a move up, Bitcoin's going to be getting a move down, right? This has been basically when Bitcoin put in its high, right? The dollar put its low on Thursday, the 2nd of February. Bitcoin put its high on Wednesday, the 1st of February. So right around that same time, when we see the dollar reverse, Bitcoin will also reverse. So this is our first key zone of resistance here. And it is possible, guys, that if we do reject here, we could continue in our downtrend and see Bitcoin continue in an uptrend. However, if we are unable to reclaim this zone of resistance, there are other zones above us that we do have to be very, very wary of. So we do have other major zones, like for example, we might see the dollar come all the way back up to retest this major support resistance flip. It was resistance going all the way back to 2022 with this high, resistance again, support, 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 and then resistance. It's a daily order block. It's a golden pocket. When we look at this chart right here, and we see something like this, right? This, to me, looks like if we come above this level, we are going to take out all these highs, right? All these highs. They do not look very healthy, right? There's a lot of liquidity that can be taken from this high, from this high, from this high, from this high. We could get a very, very fast move up if the dollar reclaims this level. And if we do get a very, very fast move up from here, I also think we could see Bitcoin get a very, very fast move down. Now, keep in mind, guys, in my opinion, right? I mean, this would be a massive pump for the dollar. And this is the daily time frame here. That's another 5% move for the dollar. It took us about 49 days to move down 5%. So let's see how long or short this takes, if this even happens. But if this does happen, we do need to be aware that the next major resistance on the dollar is going to be coming in at, I would say, 107. Very important level, 107 for the dollar. Be watching if the dollar comes up to 107. Where is Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin at one of those key supports that we're looking at? Because if it is, right, if it is, then this could make for a very nice potential long signal on Bitcoin, because we would have taken out all this liquidity. We will come back up to retest perfectly this key support resistance flip. Let's take a look at what key support resistance flip we were talking about. This low that we put in back here in September 2022, right? That is a key support resistance flip. It was support, it was then flipped to resistance, and now if we come back up, we have the golden pocket right there to grab all the liquidity that we have along the way down here for our rejection. Could be very, very nice. But this is only an idea if we are able to reclaim the 103, 104-ish golden pocket retracement. Okay, so these are the key levels on the dollar. We need to also take a look at the S&P 500. S&P 500 in a very interesting place right now, because as you can see, we have officially now broken out of this trend that we have been in since January 2022, guys. So it's been over a year that we have been in this trend. It's literally been over a year. This was the beginning of 2022. S&P began its downtrend. Now we are in between a rock and a hard place right now, because above us we have major resistance, but just below us we have major support. You can see right here, we have this weekly level, we have the high volume node of the entire year of 2022, and we have the Fibonacci local golden pocket from this low to this high, giving us a nice zone of intersectionality. Now, intersectionality, shout out to all my fat, white, ambiguously gendered college students majoring in trans, non-cis, binary, carbon emission, gender study, emissions, because you guys know all about intersectionality. It's a great thing. It is a great thing, guys, because intersectionality means we have many things in one place, right? We've got a trend line, we've got a weekly, we've got a golden pocket. If we see, for example, the S&P 500 coming down to this key support, and at the same time, for example, we see Bitcoin coming down to one of its key zones of support that we have marked out on previous charts, also could be a very nice confluence to maybe get into a trade. If we see the dollar, the S&P, and the dollar, the S&P, and the Bitcoin all coming to key zones, could be a good place to look for a trade, right? There's lots of areas on the dollar we could be looking for. This golden pocket is also a very clear support resistance flip. All these levels here on the chart, guys, are clear support resistance slips. That's why we need to be aware of them, because if we understand that the dollar is at resistance, the S&P is at support, and we also see Bitcoin at support, it can give us a really nice confluence. So let's see now what is happening with our long trade. We're struggling out a little bit here, guys. We're struggling a little bit right now. Let's check out the order book. What is happening? We did see some bearish CVD coming in here ever so slightly. These stupid longs long the top, and they're actually still open, so these longs are actually underwater right now. We've got about 3 million longs in the red trying to long the top of a 1 minute range. Here's a little trick, guys. If you are going to be a degen like myself and trade a 1 minute range during a massive Bitcoin dump, and you're going to be looking for a long trade, okay? The time to enter the long trade is definitely not when we come to resistance. Right? This is not the time to long, guys. Right? This is not the time to long. If we come back down to this zone, this could be maybe the time to long. But personally, I would actually be looking for a long from a little bit lower from here. But I'm just saying, it's definitely not a good time to long up here. Just in general, it's not a good practice. We want to buy low and sell high. Sometimes it'll work out for you, but if you make it a habit, you will definitely get wrecked 100%. Right? Shout out to everybody in the chat, guys. Make sure to like the stream. We got about 1,000 people in here, only about 500 likes. If everyone likes the video right now, we could have 1,000 likes, and then we're only 500 likes away from doing a giveaway. Could be very, very juicy giveaway too. So let's see what happens as we do that, y'all. Okay, let's see who we got in the chat. J-Boy Bullish. Shout out to J-Boy Bullish. Shout out to AZTV, the fat, white, ambiguous trans, they make you sick. Well, come on, guys. It's the 90s. We got to be accepting. DXY, 4-hour money flow, filling up again, looking for a huge dollar rip. Yeah, if this dollar rips, guys, we will absolutely see Bitcoin get another dump. And if we do take a look at the... Let's take a look here. This is the daily. If we take a look at the 4-hour. Shout out to Life's Prodigy. Can I check VRA? Sure thing, bro. Yeah, I can't, it's hard to tell actually right now with the dollar money flow. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell with the dollar money flow. Shout out to the crypto killers. Do you think CVD divs work on higher time frames as well? They work for like building sentiment, but not necessarily for getting into a trade. In my experience, right? I'm definitely not the best at using CVD. Right? Definitely not. Shout out to MEXC. What is going on, MEXC? The pump song, we might get to it. Shout out to JP. Shout out to Crypto Legend. Where's my next long? Lane Hughes, my next long is going to be this right here. My next long is going to be this level right here, man. 21,470. This key zone on the weekly. 21,481, let's say. 21,481. A very nice potential long. Support resistance flip. Look at this. The reason why I'm interested in this level, guys, is because look at the potential here, right? Let's go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, right? Let's say we do get our long from this zone. Even if I get wrecked here. Even if I get absolutely wrecked. Look at this. If this trade idea works out, okay? If this trade idea works out, and we're just trading this 1 minute range, right? From the low to the high. I'm sorry. we're trading this range, right? That's still an 11 to 1 risk reward right there, man. That is an 11 to 1 risk reward. That means I only have to risk 0.1%. If I put my entire account on the trade, right? I could literally 10x leverage my whole account on this trade and only risk 1%. Of course, fees are included. I know all you fee people out there. I'm speaking in generalities. The point is, it's a very good trade setup because even if your idea is wrong, right? If we're looking for a bounce from that exact level, you know, if your idea is wrong, it does not even matter, right? It does not even matter. And here's another thing, right? Here's another thing. I mean, the same thing applies for the current long I'm in right now, right? We had a very, very specific level. It's not like we're longing a zone or saying, yeah, around this area. It's like, no, like I'm literally looking to long this exact level right here. If I'm wrong, I know right away and I'm out of the dang trade and I don't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the next zone I'm looking to take a long from. Stop loss to the entry. To the entry. So we've still, honestly guys, we have still now not made a lower low. So let's see what happens here. This is actually very key to determine how I continue to manage this trade. Let's go and set an alert on the 1 minute because the truth is, guys, if we are going to now start forming lower highs and lower lows here, I will. And it looks like we probably will based on the money flow on the 1 minute. But we are above previous day low. We are above now previous day low. It's not the first time, but this is actually interesting. Are we now retesting previous day low as support? Let's see. If we make another higher high here into VWAP, that is a nice zone. But here's the thing. If we make a lower low here, now we've officially changed market structure. So let's put a little alert here at the previous day low. And let's see. If we make another higher high here, let's see what happens. Again, we know there is the possibility that we could get some kind of little squeeze back up here, right? We do have, you know, if we start to come back up into this old range here, it could be a very fast move back up to, you know, 22.3 zone, right? So, all right, let's check out VRA for the sake of my man with the super chat. We'll check out VRA for the sake of my man with the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. May God bless you. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. Okay, let's take a look at VRA. I know we were just looking at this yesterday. All right, so VRA did get a move down from this CDW at 1.155722 cents, right? And we are heading back down to, in my opinion, what I think is a nice zone of support, which is going to be the Fibonacci Golden Pocket confluence with the value area high of this old range. If the market wants to trade VRA at higher prices, we are going to hold this zone of support around 0.0077 cents. 0.0077 cents is support right now for VRA. If we lose 0.007 cents, then I will be looking for a move back down to 0.005 cents because that is confluence of a Fibonacci Golden Pocket down here, as well as these old lows, and it's just the old buy low, sell high. But right now, we would be looking at this as a support resistance flip, as well as if this holds a support, the market is telling us that they want to trade VRA at a higher price, right? But if we come back down, because right now we're considered overbought, right? It's at a premium right now. We're above the fair value zone. So if we come back down into the fair value zone, then we can expect that we will actually come all the way back down to the low of that fair value zone, where we will be considered oversold, where then we could look for another bounce. So the two zones I'd be looking for a bounce would be 0.007 cents. If we lose that, 0.005 cents. And of course, I would be looking for bullish divergences on the 4-hour time frame. This to me, for VRA, I'll be honest with you guys, this signal that we see right here, the upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man boot pattern signal, is very bearish. I have used this signal to short the exact high of altcoins during pumps, right? I shorted Sol back when Sol was on an unstoppable pump. I shorted the first major dump. My entry was off by like $2, maybe like $1, because of this market cipher signal right here. And we can see that this market cipher signal did give us the top, right? When that money flow is making the divergence, when the money flow is getting lower as the price gets higher, and also the momentum waves are getting lower as the price gets higher. Very, very bearish. So please be careful with longs here. I would want to wait for the 4-hour time frame being very bottomed out. I would really want to see a bottom, an oversold bottom on the 4-hour here. I would want to see the 4-hour back down at this negative 60 line, something like this. And I would also want to see bullish divergences on the lower term time frames. So before I get long on this, I would want to see the 4-hour time frame very, very low. I would want to see the 1-hour time frame doing something like this. Okay, money flow on the 1-hour time frame needs to start ticking back up here. And we also need to see something like a bullish divergence, right? The good old-fashioned uneven butt cheek pattern on the 1-hour while the 4-hour oversold. So please be careful. Just because we have levels of support doesn't mean we can like long or even buy there. If, you know, I don't know. I can't give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, right? I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I'm just some idiot out here on the internet showing you pictures of butt cheeks, right? I don't know a dang thing. So, let's see. Shout out to Fighter Manu. Shout out to Pure Blood. Shout out to Mitchell Trot. Shout out to Matty G Ski. He says short. Should we short? How's our Bitcoin doing here? Okay, we have not been able to put in that higher high on our Bitcoin long trade. Okay, so we have not been able to do that on our Bitcoin long trade. So we do need to be careful. We need to check out the order book here, see what's happening in real time. It's hard to say. We did get that slight bearish looking divergence, and it actually doesn't look as bearish on the trend reversal chart. Let's see if we can get that move up to the VWAP here, that 21,756 zone. 21,756. 21,756. Let's see if we cannot get that 21,756 here. And if not, guys, again, if we take out this low, I'm going to be also taking some more profits out. Shout out to whoever disliked the video. I hope you find a better video out there. I hope you find somebody else who's, I don't know, who looks better, who smells better. I mean, I know my armpits smell, guys. Here's the thing. I don't use soap. I don't use soap. I'm a very natural guy, right? I don't want to put chemicals on my body. I just use water. You know what I'm saying? The wife don't care, you know? She thinks it's manly. You know what I'm saying? Gotta find yourself a woman like that who can cook good, who supports you, and who lets you walk around with smelly old armpits. All right. Now I know if you're looking for a good smelling armpits, there's plenty of other channels out there. All right. But God bless you anyway. All right, so Lane Hughes says the weekly is going to get tapped. I can feel it in my bones. Lane Hughes, are you talking about that tapped weekly already? The 21.7 whatever level? Let's check that one out, actually. Yeah, let's put that on our chart here. Let's check out the Lane Hughes level. The Lane Hughes level is this right here, I think. I think, Lane Hughes. Tell me if I'm wrong, man. Is this the Lane Hughes level? at the 21,827. 21,827. Is that the level you're looking at, Lane Hughes? 21,827. If that's the Lane Hughes level, guys, then you know what? We are going to move our take profit to the Lane Hughes level. Let me know, bro, if that's your level, because if it is, man, I'm banking on you right now. I'm banking on you, putting you on the spot here. Let's see what he says. Shout out to Momentum Technologies. Thanks for the homemade soap. Alright, Lane Hughes has not answered, but let's see if that's his level. 21,827 says Chonktown. Cool, 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 cool. Shout out to Dylan Waves in the chat. That's true. Behind every good man, there is a good woman. Wow, so Daniel's looking for a 30% dollar dump from here. Very interesting, man. Very, very interesting. All right, let's see what happens here, guys. Let's see if we can pump this Bitcoin price up to that key level, the Lane Hughes level. 21,820 is what I'm going to put it at. 21,820. Let's see if we can hit 21,820 right now, guys. Make sure to FOMO into the like button, guys. If you enjoy DGen 1 minute scalping in the middle of a huge Bitcoin pump, scalping along on the 1 minute, right? There's not a lot of YouTubers out there who do this. I know there are some, not a lot. So make sure to like the video. You know, it's a whole new level of DGen. You know, I should have just gotten into NFTs. Instead, I'm out here on the 1 minute trying to eke out every little 0.0001% move here, guys. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. It doesn't come easy for everybody. Shout out to Marshall Law. Marshall Law with the super chat. Can I please do some TA on Tom Crown's favorite altcoin, Litecoin? What's my favorite deodorant? My favorite deodorant, guys, is Old Spice Game Day. But I haven't used that in over a decade, guys. Shout out to Aaron G in the chat, man. Aaron G, so good to see you here, man. It's not a Jason Casper live stream without Aaron G. It just felt so weird without you around, bro. Did we get a CDW on the 1 minute? Let's check out the 1 minute here. Oof. Yeah, technically this was a CDW on the 1 minute. Yeah, and we've have failed now to make a higher high. So, you know, this is a key low right here. Key low right here. That has to hold, in my opinion. And you know what? Let's do some even lower term time frame TA. Did we even reject from the Fibonacci golden pocket? Yeah. Yeah. You know, this is not looking the strongest here, guys. CDW, low, lower high, reject from the golden pocket. But I'm really looking to see what happens if we start to dump from here. If we start to dump from here. Yeah. The dollar wants more upside, says people in the chat. What's the website of the order book Delta cluster? It is called Exo Charts, my friend. Exo Charts. This is not right, is this? Is this right? Man, see, look at all these stupid... I shouldn't call anybody stupid, but it was probably a bot. But yeah, 2 million longs at the high here. 2 million longs at the high. Ruin it for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Just like those shorts at the low ruined it for everybody else. They just ruin it for everybody. You know? They just ruin it for everybody, guys. They ruin it for everyone. You know? We've got a little channel going on here. Look at this, guys. Would you look at that? That's interesting. That is interesting. This is actually an interesting development right here, guys. This is an interesting development right here. Do you see this? Do y'all see what I'm seeing here? Look at this. We have this trend line here. Being respected. Obviously, this is resistance. Let's see what happens here, guys. You know, maybe this is a bull pennant, right? 21,781. That doesn't come up to our weekly level, huh? This is quite interesting, though. I do have to say, this is quite interesting. Let's see something else here. Yeah, you know what? This actually does get me kind of interested maybe in something like that. Kind of interested. Let's kind of wait and see how this develops here, guys. You know, we're just racking our brain cells together trying to come up with some kind of dang plan here, you know? So let's see what happens here, you know? We're drawing trend lines, we're pulling fibs, we're pulling the fib, we're drawing the trend line. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way, guys. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Alright. Well, if we're going to dump, you know what? Maybe we should switch back to a much cooler chart here. We could switch to some epic short trades, guys. These are epic, man. These are some epic shorts right here. Let me tell you, these short trades are pretty epic, if I do say so myself. Right? It's more fun to watch epic trades than scalping on the 1 minute, but scalping on the 1 minute is exciting to do in the middle of a massive Bitcoin dump. You know, we're out here on the 1 minute scalp longing, baby. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Macaco Pisco. Macaco Pisco. Shout out to you, my friend. God bless you. God bless you. We have bullish divergence on the 1 minute, says Brendan Shoemaker. Well, let's check it out. We do have some shorts opening up here. I don't know if I like this bullish divergence right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's check out the Coinalyze again on the 1 minute here. I don't know how I feel about it just because we had bearish CVD right here. And so now this to me looks like leading CVD. But we'll have to wait and see, man. I hope you're right. I don't want to get my hopes up. I hope you're right, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We do see shorts opening up here, though. We see shorts opening. So let's really be watching. Are we going to lose this low here? We're going to lose the low here? I don't know. Let's get back to our... Okay, so we're coming down to the triangle bottom. If this really is bullish CVD on the 1 minute, we are going to hold this triangle bottom. We got to hold this triangle bottom here. Okay? Crap. Bitcoin has just... Oh, my goodness. All right, now we're coming. Are we going to lose this? Oh, my goodness. Shh. Oh, my goodness. Wow, 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 wow. Hang on, guys. Hang on, hang on. This is definitely not the best thing in the world right here. Look at that dump. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens right here. Let's see what happened with that. Wow, so honestly, that's very interesting. We had a lot of shorts open up in this candle right here. We had longs open up, a few longs opening up here. People are longing the dip. People are longing the dip right now. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? People are longing the dip. Let's check out what is market Cipher B looking like on the 1 minute, guys. My comfort in these volatile times is always going to be my beloved butt cheeks. Market Cipher B looking pretty dang bearish right here. Actually looking pretty dang bearish right here. Let's see what happens at previous day low. Ah, man. Okay, well, I've just taken a little more profit out of the trade, guys. As you can see, I've taken more profits out of the trade. So, let's see what happens here. If we hold, we hold. If we don't hold, we don't hold, right? If we hold, we hold. If we don't hold, we don't hold. If we hold, we hold. If we don't hold, we don't hold. Let's see what's going on right now. Shorts opening. Shorts opening. Look at this, guys. 300,000 shorts, 476,000 shorts opening up here. We've got the shorts coming in. We've got people are saying, that's it. We're going to dump city. Let me enter into a short position right now. Whoa! Massive volume coming in. 1.6 million, which proportionally speaking, guys, is a lot. We have shorts opening up, about 500,000 shorts, 1 million shorts pouring in to the market right now. Are we going to dump or are we going to pump? People are putting their money short right now. Would you look at that, man? Somebody just said, man, I'm going in, baby. 500,000 short. Let's go. You know, that's what somebody just said right here. Let's zoom in a little bit more. We'll go to a trend reversal chart and see what is happening. Wowzers, man. Wow, sheesh. Oh my goodness. Gee willikers. Again, we see lots of shorts coming in. And here's something else, guys. Longs still trapped at the high. We have literally 2 million longs under the water right now. Absolutely trapped. We have 1.1 million shorts, 1.6 million shorts opening up here, while we have 2 million longs who longed the exact high under the water. They have not closed out yet. We want to wait and see. They are right now acting as fuel for the fire. Once these longs get liquidated, we're going to get a fast move. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Market Cipher B honestly is not looking too bullish here, I would say. I mean, I don't know. We've officially now changed market structure here on this sideways range, right? We've come up from the low to the high. Now, let's see if we make our way back down to the low of this range here, guys, where honestly I will be looking for a long somewhere below here if we happen to make it down there. I mean, I know that we have other strange things formulating on the chart right now, but you know, I'm not interested in getting into a long just willy-nilly. You know, we gotta be very precise if we're gonna be scalping the 1 minute, guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's check out our 12 minute here. 12 minute is looking nice, guys. 12 minute is looking nice. 12-minute is looking nice, guys. Let's check out our 24-minute. You know, but even still, 12-minute could be looking kind of nice here. We have not been able, guys, to hit that VWAP since this morning at 10 o'clock in the morning. We're above the 0.65 here. Shout out to everybody in chat. If everyone likes the stream right now, we will officially have 1,000 likes. People are looking to squeeze the shorts. So Ricks wants to test the low again. Tommy Two Gun says we're headed north, Captain. Well, I hope you're right, my friend. Here's the thing: the 24 minutes looking real good right here. $24-minute looks good for either, guys. A trigger wave, or even juicier and even more hopefully would be a bullish divergence, right? Look at the potential right here, guys, for the juiciest looking pair of gluteus maximi you have ever seen in your life on the 24-minute, right? So let's see what happens, you know? We do need to be wary of potentialities here, guys. There are many potentials here. Either a higher low or a lower low with bullish divergences could be very, very nice. If I do say so myself. Could be very, very nice. Okay, so Larson Daly says this is a healthy correction. And then we go to 20,800. We're going up, zoom out. Yes, you're right, my friend. There's a very real possibility for that. You know, there's a very real possibility for that. I can see the momentum ticking to the upside. And I don't know, you said we're going to 22,800? That's a little bit high for me. What did you actually say? Hang on. $2,800. Oh, you're talking there's more downside. Oh, yeah. I believe that. I believe there's more downside, but I am looking for a retracement here, you know, which is why I'm in here long in these low time frames, because, you know, hopefully we can maybe hop into a little move here. You know what I'm saying? Hop into a little move. But we do have to admit that we are now printing bearish market structure on the 1 minute at the top of a sideways range, having come to the high. CDW. Let's check out market Cipher again. What happened actually? Did we get any uneven bearish butt cheeks at that high? Let's go to our 3 minute here. We did not get bearish butt cheeks at that high, guys. Interesting. The 3 minute actually looks like we might get another push up, but I have to say the fact that we've taken out this low here at 21,678 makes me a little bit cautious, if you know what I mean. Makes me just a smidge tad cautious here. Just a smidge tad. Shout out to Spartan Wrestler, win Lambo. Well, bro, I mean, we're pumping like crazy right now. On the 3 minute time frame, we are up right now about 0.00%. So yeah, I'd say it's looking pretty good, man, for the Lambo. It's looking pretty good. Bart Simpson on the daily. Yeah, that really could be. You know what I'm saying? Local 618 is right above us. Is that true, J-Boy Bullish? Crypto Shawnee B says Bitcoin's been bleeding for the past few days. I continue to sell off. Well, Crypto Shawnee B, we do have a massive pump coming in right now. But I do have to say, on a serious note, I do think that we will probably come lower based on the 1 hour and the 4 hour market Cipher B money flow. But I am still also looking for that retracement, man. I'm looking for that retracement. So, you know, how epic would it be if we caught the exact bottom of the retracement? That would be pretty dang epic, my friend. So, Let's see what happens here. That would be epic. That would be so epic. You know why? You know why that would be so epic? At least for me. I mean, for no reason, literally no good reason, no real life reason. It would just be epic because then I could say that I literally shorted it from the top and then literally longed the retracement from the bottom. And then I could just have that kind of, I guess, bragging right. But in real life, it doesn't mean anything because it's not about your entry or anything like that. It's just about, you know, being consistent and stuff over time, right? So, besides, this is a, well, doesn't matter. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Shout out to Chewy. I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name right. Chewy Chayote, who says, JC, on the 24-hour, could this last 24K high just be a lower high? Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It absolutely could, my friend. It could just be a lower high, and then we put in a lower low. The reason why I still think that it's possible that it's not is because of the bullish market structure on the weekly, which we have not ever seen since November 2021. So, you know, of course, this could be a lower high. Absolutely, it could be a double top, a lower high, 100%. But what's giving me the hopium to smoke here, guys, is the fact that we have officially switched market structure on the weekly. When was the last time we had a range that broke out to the upside and took out two previous highs? We have not had that since the bull market. So this is what's giving me the hopium to smoke. Now I know what you're saying, right? We had that here and it just led to a relief rally double top. So this could be something similar to that. And here's the thing, I'm actually expecting this to only be a relief rally. I am only expecting this to be, I'm not saying the bull market's here. Because, here's the thing, like, if we go, shout out to Edgar Ortiz, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. If we do take a look at every single bear market bottom throughout the history of the corn, every single bear market bottom put in a relief rally and then a double bottom. And then the bull market began, right? Come back to 2015. What happens? Relief rally, double bottom, and then the bull market. So, yeah, I don't know. You could be absolutely right. We just have to take it as it comes and play it level by level. You know what I'm saying? We have to take it as it comes, play it level by level, recognize the zones of support and resistance, recognize when there's a good opportunity on our hands to get into a trade, and make sure that, as Tino would say from Trader's Reality, that we pay ourselves. And, you know, it's all good, baby, if you know what I'm saying. So, okay, shout out to, oh man, we got some crazy people in the chat. No adult dating XXX 18 and older up in this chat, guys. We got to keep this family friendly, okay? Shout out to Edgar Ortiz. He shorted 21,723. Take profit already. Stop loss to entry. Nice, man. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. Dre Boy Boach is just trying to come up to 21,762 for his 6 Juanita. He's trying to ask a girl out on a date, but he's not actually trying to date her. He's trying to get rejected. He'll go out for pizza by himself. You know, I lost my Pikachu hat, but I found it recently. Let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second, guys. I think I have it. Here, let me put on the chart. Make sure I don't get stopped out of this long trade. This D-Gen long here. All right. We got him. We got Pikachu. You know, Pikachu betrays the fact that this is not a real office. You know, Pikachu is betraying the fact that your boy Jason Casper doesn't have a real office, right? Just a little green sheet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sheet! That's not a real office? No, it's not. It's not a real office, guys. But I also do have a more classy Pikachu hat as well, right here. But this one also betrays it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Enough of that. All right, are we gonna pump? Do you guys think? I know my CGI is showing. I'm just chilling here, guys, in the International Space Station right now. All right, let's check out the SPX on the 15-minute. Shout out to God of Life. Thank you so much. God bless you, man or woman. I mean, I know that like 90%, 99% of my watchers are dudes, so I'm assuming you're a dude. All right, let's check out the S&P 500 on the 15-minute. Starting to get bullish here. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that, right? But at the same time, S&P 500 on the 15-minute is coming up to a major support resistance flip. So if we can reclaim this, there's a chance that we come higher, guys. If we can reclaim that, there is a chance that we come higher. And so until we are able now to break this this market structure, guys, please, I mean, if you did long this level, make sure to take some profits, honestly, guys, because make sure to take some profits, guys. Because we have been dumping, right? So, but it is crazy, guys. Shout out to everyone in the Casper Crew VIP Discord who took this because of the level given in advance. I know Boyan gave this level. I gave this level. I don't know if anyone else gave that level. I'm sure people did. But, yeah, guys. Alright, God of Life is a dude. That's good to know. We have an inverse bull on the 1 minute, 157x long. 100K is right around the corner for sure. Shout out to DZD Trader who says, I've been watching you, VIP member, course graduate, finally starting to be profitable after 2+ years. Awesome. That is so awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. Sundeep is not a dude. And Jody is not a dude. Okay, cool. So you guys are the 1%. You guys are the 1%. That's awesome. Shout out to all my crypto ladies in the chat. Along with my crypto dudes. Is this derivatives contract? Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. I'm all about trading derivatives. I'm not about at all trading on spot here. That's how we are able to long and short at the same time. All right, let's see if we get that pump up, guys. Are we going to get that pump up? It could happen. Let's see what's happening here on the order book right now. Wow, so these shorts might get squeezed. Look at this. 1.7 million shorts still open here. This is a real battle. We have longs underwater in the red. We have shorts now underwater in the red. We have more longs underwater than shorts, but this is a real battle right here, guys. Let's see what is going to happen. Let's check out Market Cipher B. You know, Market Cipher B, I do have to say, on the 1 hour time frame, is printing the uneven butt cheek pattern. Okay, so this could give us that move up, guys. Let's hodl. I'm hodling the trade here. I'm hodling. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, I'm shooting for the J-Boy bullish level up here. I'm shooting for 21,821. You know what? Maybe I'll shoot for these highs up here. I'm going to take a risk on it. 21,880. I'm going to shoot for it, guys. Let's see if this 1 minute bullish div can give us a move up. Let's check out. I mean, look at this. This is actually a very nice bullish div here. On the 1 hour. I mean, the last time we had a bullish div like this on the 1 hour, we got a nice 2% move to the upside. I'm going to hold this trade, guys. I have a feeling. Let's see if maybe we squeeze a little bit over the weekend. I'm getting excited, man. I'm getting a little bit excited about this. You know, I'm rubbing my hands together in excitement. You know? Okay. Make sure to like the stream, guys. We got about 1,000 people in here. Only 800 likes. Let's see if we can get the likes up to the watchers. 22K incoming. What price is Bitcoin now? 21. Yes. Let's hit that 22K level. It's so funny when you guys in the chat are throwing out prices, I literally have no idea what the price of Bitcoin is right now. I have no idea. I can't even keep track anymore of what the Bitcoin price is. $22.2 to 22.3 in a few hours. All right, Aaron G, get me bullish. Wait, is he looking for? Yeah, 22.2. Let's do it, man. Let's set some high take profits up here. We'll shoot for these highs, and then we'll shoot for these highs, and then yeah, we'll keep shooting for these highs, guys. And then we will have some moon targets. 22,800. And then we will have another moon target here, guys. Where's our moon target? It's going to be the macro 6 Juanita. The macro 6 Juanita. $23,100. All right, baby. Now we know what our take profits are. Now we're going straight for the moon. We're going straight for the moon, baby. Give that long some gas. What do you mean? You think I should add a little bit to it? Legends have it. You know, I've taken a lot of profits out of the long already because I've been scalp longing all day and I'm not trying to get greedy here. I'm not trying to get greedy here. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. Shout out to Ryan Millard in the chat. Shout out to Serbo. All right, the pump song. Should we sing the pump song, guys? I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Shout out to Aaron G. All right, we'll take a poll. Should we do the pump song? I don't know if it's gonna work actually. You saw an interview with me and I said I no longer use Binance. Yeah, because I can't trade futures on Binance. They're very sneaky, Binance. You know, back in 2020, I used to trade Binance futures all day, all night. Shout out to Overcome for the super chat. But then, you know what happened is, whoa! Okay, the pump song, baby! The pump song, baby! Bitcoin is pumping right now! Oh my goodness! Ooh! Snap! What is going on? We need to check out the order book. Oh my goodness! Shorts liquidated right into VWAP. Did we hit? We hit J-Boy Bullish's take profit. Shout out to J-Boy Bullish on his take profit. Bitcoin getting a crazy pump right now. Oh my goodness. Crazy pump. Oh snap. Oh snap. Oh, this is wild right now, guys. I can hardly even believe what is happening right now. We are up on the 1 hour. Okay. On the 1 hour. What is happening right now? Okay, J-Boy Bullish super chat. He says, do the pump song. All right, we have to do the pump song right now. Alright, if anyone doesn't know the pump song, I guess get ready for it. Cover your ears if you hate loud noises. Shout out to J-Boy Bullish. Thank you for the pump, guys. I don't know if we're gonna do it, right? Alright, so if anybody knows this song, you're gonna have to sing it along with me because I'm feeling a little bit tired today. I don't know if I can do it. Alright? Here we go. Here we go. Let's pump. Here we go. We're gonna hit our take profits. All right. Come on. Right to the take profit, baby. Right through the VWAP.
We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go.
Alright. It's not really working too good, but let's see if this next time does.
We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. No we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, let's go.
Come on, Bitcoin. Don't do this to me now, baby. Don't do this to me now, 6 Juanita. We're just trying to sing the pump song. Come on, we need those Pfizer blue pump candles. This one goes out to everybody who shorted support and longed resistance. This one goes out to 6 Juanita and every girl who never dated me. Here we go. Let's do it. Here we go.
We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go.
Yeah. Oh. It's working, guys. We got a 1 minute blue candle right now. 1 minute blue candle right now. Come on. Ah, it's turning purple. Oh no. Ah, dang. Well, it worked a little bit, guys. You know what I'm saying? Dang. Well, here's the truth, guys. You want to know the truth? The truth is, a whole bunch of shorts just got liquidated as we come into VWAP. It's not the most bullish looking thing in the world here. But at the same time, this is the first time we've hit VWAP in a while. So let's see if we get a little more juice. Let's check out our market Cipher B here. Yeah, I think we got more juice here, guys. Look at the 1 hour. Look at the curvature right here. Look at the curvature. Elon Musk tweeting about Bitcoin straight through, putting a Tesla in orbit around the Earth. The Earth is up here. The Tesla is on its way up. You can tell it's real, guys, because it looks so fake. And the same is true with this Bitcoin price action. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's true. We hit the golden pocket as well. We hit the golden pocket. We hit the VWAP. This is resistance, guys. J-Boy Bush, man, you're bad, bro. Come on, man. Come on, 6 Juanita ain't like that. She not like that. Yeah, I skipped the Binance story for the pump song, guys. Uh-oh, hang on. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, I can't trade on Binance. I used to try and be sneaky with it at first when they came out with their rules. You could use a VPN, then you had to sneak around and use 3 commas, and then they would figure you out anyway and lock your account. So I can't use Binance anymore. So whatever, man. Alright guys, we're trying to compound this long if we get a little move back, because again, look at this. Low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm looking for that W pattern, that W dot pattern. Let's see if we can do it here. Trying to add another 15,000 onto the trade. Let's see if we can't do it down here, guys. Let's see if we can't do it. And if we come down and we're looking bullish, I might even mark it a little bit more in here. You know, this to me looks like a good opportunity right now. I'm sniffing a good opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I'm sniffing it. Yeah, money flow looks bullish. Things looking bullish, guys. I'll be honest with you. Guys, make sure to like the stream. We got about 1,000 people in here. Only 900 likes. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes right now. If we get 1,000 likes, I'll just be very happy. If we get 1,500 likes, I will do a crypto giveaway, right? Dylan Stafford says we're going down. Other people say things are looking bullish. RNG. That's so funny. Nah, I would look. I'm not trying to long here, guys. I'm trying to wait for a retrace, because now that we've got a little change of market structure on the Uno minute here, you know, I am looking to potentially add a little bit to this trade here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what do I have to lose? You know what I'm saying? What do I have to lose? TP1 is not 100K. TP1 is 22K. TP2 is 100K, guys. TP2 is 100K. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Nah, I'll give away more than one Satoshi block. I'll give away more than one Satoshi. What do I have to lose? Well, everything once liquidated. Yeah, but I'm not going to get liquidated, right? I'm not going to get liquidated because here's the thing. Look at this. Look at my entry right now, right? So my entry is literally at the bottom, which means if, and my stop loss is at my entry, right? So even if I add to the trade in this zone right here, worst case scenario, we don't bounce, right? And I just get stopped out. I won't even take a loss. I'll still be in profit. Best case scenario, now I can get into a little juicier position here and ride this thing all the way up to 100K. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this is a scalp NAD. And yes, I'm still short. I'm in multiple short trades right now. I'm in some of the biggest short trades I've ever taken in my life. I'm in this ByBit short. I'm in this MEXC short. This short is a huge position. I didn't actually mean to put that much on the trade. But what ended up happening was, long story short, I ended up putting double the amount that I should have put on the trade. And I'm rolling with it, man. So, let's see what happens. Shout out to Aaron G. He got the Casper Crew entry on the scalp. Yeah, that's legit, man. That's legit, because yeah, we did give this level, guys, in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. We gave this bottom right here, this green box. It's a key level, guys. A key level. A key level. Don't mess with the key levels. But this is resistance, guys. This is local resistance. So let's see if we get a retracement. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. Let's see. Let's see if we get it, guys. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, huh? Wow, 6 more likes, guys, to 1,000 likes. That will make my whole year of 2023. That will make my whole year of 2023. Wow, shout out to everybody in the chat right now. We got some people coming in here. When Bitcoin starts to move, people pop into the chat. So anyone new joining the stream, we're long. And we're thinking we could get a move to the upside here. And the reason why is because when we look at Market Cipher B, we are getting a bullish divergence on the 1 hour time frame, right? We got this nice shape right here. The shape that we all love, right? The good old uneven butt cheek pattern. And we do have some pretty interesting zones above us where if we start to reclaim, especially if we start to reclaim 21.9, get a fast move up to 22.2. And we do have some major areas of resistance up there. I think we get sucked up pretty quick. But the last time we had a bullish divergence on the 1 hour, the last time we had the uneven butt cheek pattern on the 1 hour, it did look kind of similar to this, right? We saw this kind of structure here where we had this zone of support and then we just came in for this quick little wick. And then we did get a move up here of about, you know, about 2.7%. So let's see what we've gotten so far from this move here. About 1.3%. So if we get our 2.7 out of this, we're coming right about up to 22K. Right? This is our target, our next major target here. And for me, my next actual target is a little bit higher. I'm going for these highs at around, let's see. Yeah, I'm going for these highs. But as you can see, I'm also trying to compound back into the long here. Because we've officially now put in a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high. So if we put in a higher low in this zone, I'm going to be looking to add to the long and take it back up to here. So let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens right now. I don't know if we're going to get that. But we are looking kind of bullish on the 24-minute, I do have to say. As we come down to market Cipher B on the 24-minute, we also see money flow curving to the upside. Uneven butt cheek pattern all down this zone. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. And we came right down to our box of support that we had this morning in the Casper Crew Discord. And yeah, that's where we got our bounce from, guys. It was actually the exact level that we did bounce from was a single print that we had way back in the day. Way back. Let's see, where was that single print? Right here. This single print right down here is where we have bounced from. 21,537. 21,537 is the single print all the way back from January 19th. That is why we had this level on the chart right here. 21,535-ish, 21,537. And that is where we have bounced from exactly. Look at that, guys. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Beautiful. Beautiful. Bounce, man. And people say technical analysis doesn't work. That boggles my mind. Technical analysis doesn't work. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Shout out to Robert Bonar. Thanks for holding it down with the wrench. Why do I use the 24-minute? Because it's way better than any other time frame, man. It is just way better than any other time frame. Anything that's divisible by 6 is going to give you better signals, especially on market Cipher. I don't know why, but if you look at like the 30-minute time frame here, it's not looking as juicy, right? You wouldn't have necessarily seen this bullishness right here on the 30-minute time frame that you see on the 24-minute time frame, right? I don't know what it is. It lines up with time better. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a crypto thing. I don't know, but I like the 12-minute, the 6-minute, the 3-minute, the 24-minute, the 48-minute, the 1 hour, which is also divisible by 6, the 4 hour, you know, which is basically the 240-minute. The 24-minute is just the 4 hour divided by 10, right? It's the 4 hour divided by 10. So if you're I love the 4 hour as my major like medium-term time frame. So if I'm looking at the 4 hour and I divide that by 10, I get my 24-minute, which is very, very juicy. It is juicy in my opinion. Shout out to Rahul. God bless you, bro. Yeah, 30 is divisible by 6. You're right. So that's, you know, that was kind of stupid of me. You know, it was stupid of me. I guess it is divisible by 6, but that gives you 5. And I don't like multiples of 5. I guess is my point. Because 30 is also a multiple of 5, and it's a multiple of 6. So, I don't like multiples of 5. I find that they don't work well. I'm talking about, like, market Cipher confirmations, you know? All right, let's see what we can do here, guys. You know, we've got a ways till my take profit. We're at daily open. Yeah, I honestly do think we can come higher. I think we can come higher. I think we're gonna catch some people off guard with this one, guys. Let's see. Six fingers. You know, I mean, I am part Nephilim, guys. My family is part Nephilim, so I'm not even kidding when I say, in my family we have six fingers. I'm not even joking. So yeah, maybe that's why I like those multiples. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Marks. We have 1,100 likes right now. Dang, that's crazy. The likes are up to the watchers. That is amazing. God bless you guys. Single prints are prints without a date. No, single prints are basically just an area on the chart where only one candle has had contact with those prices. So, for example, we can see right here, right, that at the price of 21,350, which 21,350, where my mouse is, we had multiple candles that hit that price. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles hit this price, right? So that means whatever 7 divided by 2 is how many hours. That, let's say for simplicity's sake, right, 8 half-hour candles. So for 4 hours, price had contact. For 4 hours, Bitcoin had been touching this price, right? But then when we come into this zone right here, only 1 half-hour candle had touched these price marks, right? And so if only 1 half-hour candle touches that, it leaves behind something called a single print, because this is a time price opportunity chart where the profile you're seeing here, this is not volume, this is time. It's basically showing you how much time did the Bitcoin stay at a certain price, not how much volume, but how much time, right? So if there's very little time spent somewhere, these single prints kind of act as levels of support and resistance. And so what happens is, if price has a fast move up and forms a single print, when price comes back down, it will fill that single print and then get a bounce, right? It will fill that single print and then get a bounce. And that's exactly where we bounced from today. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's why it's important to have these levels marked down. All right, baby. Looks like Bitcoin's still on the road to Pump City. Still on the road to Pump City. How tall am I? I'm pretty dang tall. I'm very tall. Extremely tall. And not only do we have extra fingers, but we have extra teeth as well. Yeah, see, I don't have 6 fingers. I don't, right? But other people in my family do. Yeah, it's like a fair value gap, sure. That's a great way to look at it. Yeah, I guess you could call them a fair value gap. I guess you could. You could, except the single print gives you a precise level, right? So fair value gap doesn't necessarily give you a precise to the dollar level. But yeah, it's basically the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. It's basically where you have an inefficiency that needs to be filled, because the fair value gap is like where the candles, you know, like right here, right? Basically like this. We've got ourselves a pretty crazy one up in here, and we do also have single prints in this zone as well. We've got single prints in this zone as well. But the cool thing about single prints is they will give you an exact level to look out for, so you can be a ninja, right? You can ninja scalp those levels. Kapow! Shout out to Benjamin Gardner. He says Bitcoin dropped from 24K to 21.5 and all the bears are screaming for sub 10K again. Yeah, I'm not in that camp. Not yet, guys. I'm not in the sub 10K camp yet. All right? Not yet. Not yet, but I do have to say, if we do hit sub 10K, I will not be upset with this juicy short that I'm in here. And I would not be upset now if we drop. I'm loaded up, ready to drop. And I have to say, as far as my longs go right now, I am still in 3 long trades, guys. I am still in 3 long trades. I'm in a long still. Right now, from 21.5, which is... Wait a second. No, I'm sorry. From 21.1, right? So I am, honestly... I actually just added to this long last night here. And the reason why I'm in this long here is because I am expecting a relief rally to come in here. So I am looking for a move to the upside, but I'm fully aware that this right now is a risky position. I have take profits on this thing set coming back up to retest basically our highs. I'm looking to get a lower high. I've got take profits up here at 22.4. I've got take profits up here at 23.2, and then I am going to hold the position in case we just get a crazy squeeze, but I'm still in another long as well, from even lower. So let's see what can happen here. If we do hold support here, I'm ready for upside, but I'm more ready for downside right now than I am for upside. I'm positioned more short than I am long. Yo, Steven Dupe, what's going on, my man? Shout out to Benjamin Gardner. Mods are holding it down. Shout out to the YouTube mods in here. Can I grab the basketball? No, I can't. I can't. See, here's the thing. I'm actually a really small guy, but my hands are just proportionally really big. Look at how much bigger my hands are than my head. You know? The daily time frame is about to dump, says Steven Dupe. The absorption is real. Okay, let's check out the absorption here. I haven't even looked at an order flow chart this whole time. We've been busy talking about our hand sizes here. Wow. Yeesh. Yeah, this doesn't look so good, honestly, for the longs, guys. This does not look so good, honestly, for the longs here. This is a bearish CVD divergence, but you know what? It could be leading CVD. We do have a lot of shorts still open. We have a lot of shorts still open down here. Let's see if we can get a pump to the upside, because if we zoom out here, although locally we see absorption, more macroly we don't see absorption, right? More macroly. And that is a real word. Trust me. Trust me, I finished 10th grade. It's actually not looking good as we see more longs opening up and price coming down right now. Yeah, that's not really looking so great. But when I look at Market Cipher, man, Market Cipher can really help give clarity to the darkness. It still is looking like we could get a little bit of move up here on Market Cipher, if I was being honest with you. 24-minute time frame. Money flow about to cross. Let's see if we can't get another push to the upside. You know, Market Cipher can really cut through that that darkness. You know what I'm saying? That's true. Jeff Blazos, you know what they say about people with big hands? Big limit orders. That's true. So, Block Eureka says absorption. Yeah, we are getting some absorption here. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it's leading. What days do I work out, Divine Hood? Sunday and Wednesday. Alright, let's wait and see if this dump or pump becomes of anything, guys. Let's see if this dump or pump really becomes of anything. I don't know. We might dump from here. We really might dump from here. Let's go down to a trend reversal chart. You know, Oh man, look at that. It's just not looking so great now. You know, we have about 900,000 longs being absorbed here. There's nothing too crazy, actually. 7.1, 6.3. 7.1, 6.3. So, yeah, it's not even a million longs, to be honest with you. It's not too many here. And we did also, remember, we did have a pretty bearish divergence right here as well. And up here, what do we have? About the same thing up here. Nah, a little bit less, a little bit less. Let's see if we can just bust through here. Also, we do have shorts open here. These shorts could get squeezed. And you know, when I look at my butt cheeks, guys, cheeks don't lie, baby. Let's see who's right. Let's see who's right. Market Cipher B or the real-time order flow chart. Let's see. We'll have to wait and see, guys. Let's see. We know we're at resistance, though, but we'll have to wait and see. It's a game of wait and see. It's like hide and seek. DXY is looking bearish. Shout out to Analytical. Says the bottom is 10K. Maybe Analytical. If it is 10K, then, you know, I'll be buying some more Bitcoin and definitely holding my shorts down to 10K so I can say... That would be crazy, honestly. If we did come down to 10K, that would be insane. That would be insane. Bullish div on the 1 hour. I know, Dr. Diesel. That's why I'm long, man. That's why I'm long. Alright, let's check out the dollar, because people are saying the dollar looks bearish. This is the 4-hour dollar. I don't see it looking too bearish, to be honest with you. Let's check out the 1 hour. I don't see it looking too bearish either on the 1 hour. Let's check out the 24-minute. Slight bearish div on the 24. 6-minute is also not looking too bearish. I don't like this money flow, but I guess if you want to say that over time the money flow is getting lower, then we could say, yeah, this could give us a bit of a move down here. Oh, man, I'm tired, guys. I have not been sleeping. I'll be honest with you. I've been waking up at 4 in the morning. I've been really busting my butt, guys. Busting my butt in life. I've been probably getting like 4 hours of sleep a night. I've been putting in a lot of work on the YouTube channel, doing 2 videos a day, a live stream every day, VIP live streams, trading, got homestead stuff going on, got family. Man, I've been busting my butt, guys. Let me tell you, I'm exhausted. I need a day off. And thank God tomorrow is the Sabbath day. I'm taking the day off, man. Whew! It's been a crazy week. If we get lower inflation on the 14th, we should carry on upwards. Jamie Moore, that is one of my main reasons why I am hypothesizing that the bottom is in. Because, you know, I've made videos about it, but we have macro bottom signals on a lot of time frames right now. And, yeah, again, if we get lower paper inflation, like, because inflation's fake, right? Inflation's totally fake. Because they will manipulate the CPI in any way they can, right? If the price of beef has gone up too much, then they take filet mignon off the dang CPI and put ground chuck beef on there and say, it hasn't really gone up in price too much. But they're not comparing the same thing, right? And depending on what the CPI numbers say, that's like how the Fed decides whether or not they're going to hike their rates, right? It's all fake. It's all paper, on paper stuff. In real life, inflation is very high. But if they just change the way they calculate the CPI on the 14th, all of a sudden inflation drops 200 basis points. Now the Fed has to stimulate the economy because they don't want inflation too low, because that's not good for a fractional reserve debt-based fiat currency system. They're going to have to do a little more stimulus, if you know what I'm saying. And I just have a hypothesis that when the technicals on the chart are saying the bottom is in, now the Fed's starting to get dovish. They're starting to say, hey, you know what? Inflation is going to go down in 2023. Then they change the way the CPI comes out. I think we could see things pump. And your average person is totally wrecked in the market, out of the market. They've been warned to get out of the market. Everyone says don't invest in the market now. It's a bad time. Well, guess what? The rich are about to pump their own bags again. Because during the past year, when everybody's been getting wrecked, the rich, all those people that made so much money during the last pump, during the last stimulus zone, right? They've been buying up, and now they're going to pump their bags again. And they're going to keep doing it until this whole financial system falls apart and they implement a new system, which is coming very soon. So that's my little theory there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jamie Moore. God bless you. Could it be a Valentine's Day massacre if CPI is sticky? Maybe. What does that mean, sticky CPI? Divine Hood says over a month inflation is going to come in hotter than expected. Expected dump. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. You know, I'm mostly basing everything off the technicals because that's how I'd like to trade. I like to trade based on the technicals. But when I see fundamentals lining up with my technicals, I start to take them a little bit more seriously. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to wait and see what happens. We will have to wait and see, y'all. Tips for entering, holding, and exiting long-term leverage trades. Yeah, I could give you some tips for entering, holding, and exiting long-term leverage trades. First of all, identify key areas of support and resistance on a high-term time frame, right? So, for example, this short trade, right? I'm looking at this as a longer-term hold. Okay. When you enter your trade, you are going to make sure that even if your trade is only a short-term trade, you're expecting maybe a long-term move, but make sure that if you are not going to get a long-term move, let's say we get something like this. This is the weekly time frame, by the way, right? So let's say you only get something like that. Still an excellent trade. Make sure to take out some profit early. Okay? Once you take out some profit early, move your stop loss to your entry. Okay? Now what you do is you set take profits along the way down to where you think we could eventually find support. And then just leave it alone. Don't touch it. Don't mess with it. Just let it do its thing. You're guaranteed to make money after your TP1. And you won't overthink it. You don't really have to worry about it. You just set your take profits and leave it alone. And this is pretty much the same way I would do a spot position. Like right now on spot, I've been hodling. I've been accumulating Bitcoin, especially under 20K. I keep it on an exchange. Well, it's actually not on an exchange yet, but eventually it will go onto an exchange. And I will set my limit orders up to the moon. And I'm right now with altcoins doing the same thing. I've been accumulating alts, already got them on exchanges, limit orders stacked up to the moon. If all of these limit orders don't get hit, let's say we come down, right? Then so be it. I can decide to close the trade once we start making higher highs again on the weekly time frame. Right? We might not hit the exact bottom. We don't know. But in case I go to sleep tonight and all of a sudden we get a massive scam Binance wick down to 8K and back, I can say I've hit some good take profits, you know? That's how I would manage a longer term leverage trade. And here's the thing. You don't have to use high leverage. It doesn't really matter. It's like any trade I approach the same way. I've been holding this trade right now for 2 weeks. And, you know, I approach trades the same way on high turn time frames as I do on low turn time frames. So right now, you know, I'm also in the DGen long scalp from the 1 minute. The DGen long scalp on the 1 minute. I moved my stop loss to my entry. I have my take profits set all the way up. I have taken a profit. So I approach it all the same way. You know what I'm saying? I approach it all the same way. Wow, shout out to Space Lord Mother Effer for the super chat. He says, loving this dump, these crazy shorting profits, and your input. You're entertaining, informative, and real. Thank you, brother, and God bless you and your family. Oh, thank you so much, Space Lord Mother Effer. Man, thank you, bro. May God bless you too. May God bless you too. Am I worried about funding fees? Well, here's the thing, guys. I've literally been holding this long on Bitcoin since December. Since December. I'm not worried about funding fees. I've made $8,000 on the trade since the beginning of January. I've been holding this trade. Yeah, I pay a funding fee here and there. It doesn't really cut into the profits, right? It's not really a big deal. I don't understand, and this could just be me here. I know everyone pays the same funding fee. I don't get when people say, you know, holding a swing trade is bad for the fees. Like, what do you mean? Bad for the fees? Like, yeah, you're going to pay a fee. But right now, my fees are not going to eat into these profits at all. Like, it's a very small amount. So I could close the trade right now. But I still have a plan for this trade. I still have a plan for this trade that could make me more than if I close it now. Even if I hold it for another, let's say, week or two, taking a funding fee hit, it's not that big of a deal. So the fees don't really eat you up, man. ByBit's a good exchange. MEXC is a good exchange. The funding fees are not that bad. They're really not. Yeah, the profit outweighs the fees. Risk-reward ratios. Yeah, risk-reward ratios are very, very important when we are looking for trades, right? They're very important. Yeah, you might not even want to take a trade that has a bad risk-reward ratio. Yeah. Well, guys, it has been a great stream. I'm going to head out. I'm literally exhausted. I'm going to call it a week. So may God bless everyone in the name of Jesus the Messiah. I know not everyone's religious, but I still pray you are very blessed. And may the Lord bless you all. May he protect you. May he shine light upon you. May he have grace upon you. And may the Lord turn his face towards you and give you wholeness and peace in the name of Jesus the Messiah, the God of Israel. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Peace.